Hello, we are back on ARK, and I am in the fog, and I am very naked. And the reason is because I'm trying to figure out this door glitch. I think it's with the version we are on, which is the 2.26 version. And I don't know. I feel like... Whoa. Hello. What the heck? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I got Beth. Well... we couldn't drag her around before. It seems like we can now. But anyway, this is the glitch I'm trying to fix. Like, look at it. I can't go through doors. It, like, glitches me. I can't go through doors. It glitches, and then I'm stuck. Now I can get through. I don't know if that's lag or... like, look. 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 Let me through the door. It's so weird. And so I took off all my armor. I thought, like, maybe the armor is creating, like, some kind of a collision zone somewhere. I equipped my bow. I don't know what it's doing. I really have no idea. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that necessarily. So I'm still all in pink, but I've kind of made some payback. Wynn is actually not in the room right now, so I can say this out loud, but... look at this. I dyed her pink. Like, oops, that's not me. That is me. I dyed her hat pink, pants, boots, and gloves. Her shirt, she's got custom dyed, so I didn't want to touch that, but dyed her bow pink. You can barely tell, but it's dyed pink. So I got her back a little bit. She still had all the pink dye in her inventory, so lesson learned. And, oh, look at this. I got two red paintbrushes now. Ichthyosaurus saddle. Yoink. Put that with the rest of the saddles. We got a saddle chest. Maybe Wynn got that. Here we go. And the Rockwell recipe note can go actually back in here. So it's kind of like swap spaces. That goes in there. That can come with me. That can drop. We don't need that. And I don't think that we need that either. I think Wynn must have been the one who was placing some of these. Because we don't really need... if we already have it, then we don't need it again. And this metal recipe for a door frame or whatever it is. Ah! Maybe there's just some lag. Like, I can't get around things. This recipe can go in here. What? A raptor egg. I'm going to take that. So, as I was kind of saying in the last episode, the Oviraptors, they eat eggs. That's how they're tamed. So I'm kind of wanting to, like, put all the eggs that we find on... eh? Did it give him a little hat? Yeah, he's got a little hat now. I kind of want to put the eggs that we find on Tim. They will survive for a lot longer, 25 days as it shows there. And then if we, by chance, find Oviraptor, we can just settle down and tame it with the little eggs that we've got. Obviously, the stronger eggs are better. I think like Bronto eggs, T-Rex eggs, you know, all the larger dinosaurs, Quetzalcoatlus eggs, they almost insta-tame an Oviraptor. These, it would take a lot more, and that's why we'd have to, like, almost gather them up like I'm doing here. Anytime we see eggs, just grab them up, put them on Tim, and then kind of save them for when we see an Oviraptor, which we haven't seen yet. So he's ready, actually, to level up, and I've been doing his... Wynn did his stamina. I've been doing melee damage quite a bit. I think I'm going to go back to doing his speed. It's now at 130%. I want to just keep doing his speed because, you know, we fly on him a lot. The faster he is, the better. I really want him to be really high in speed. There's a Sarco on the other side of the island. On the other side of the inlet here, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go and take care of him. There we go. Piece of cake. Now we got these Dilophosaurs to take care of here. Annoyingly. Oh yeah, it's lagging a bit. You saw things spring back a little bit. I don't know what's causing that. You know, our server's been like super solid for months, literally months. And then all of a sudden, like recently, it seems like there's a lot of lag. I don't know. Oop. Must have aggroed the Stego. We can take him too, but we need to kind of regain our stamina a little bit. Let's get up. Let's do it. Come on, little Stego. Think you can fight me? I got more health than you do. Alright. The more we fight, the more we level up. Gotta keep that in mind. The more we fight, the more meat we get too. So, what is this? Is this it? Is that the Oviraptor? It is! Totally is! Will he attack me when I go down? Is he like a Dilophosaur? Or is he kind of like... He's non-hostile. Oh, wait. He's running. He's actually running from me. Well, no wonder we didn't see any before. If they're scared of humans. Which way did he go? Up here, I think. I hear another Dilophosaur. It kind of sucks that our only view of that Oviraptor was so fleeting. Where did he go? He can't have gone far in this thick forest. The AI is not that smart. They'll get stuck on a tree somewhere. There he is. That's him right there, right? Barely got a glimpse of him, but there he is. Still running. I'm going to try to pick him up. Come on, little guy. Did we get him? Wait a minute. We don't have him. There he is. There he is. Come back. Come back. He's fast. Raptors are generally fast. Alright, and we got him. A level 18 Oviraptor that we can kind of actually take a better look at now that we've got him in our clutches. If I hit K, and then we can zoom in a little bit, we can see his little beak face and a little bit of a, what do you call it on the top of their head, like roosters have? Just a kind of a interesting look to them. They're actually fairly accurate, I gotta admit, compared to like most of the dinosaurs in this game. Like, they didn't add extra spikes or extra claws or anything, and the size is about right. I knew that they'd be about the same size as the Dilophosaurs in the game, which are not the right size as real life. But yeah, comparatively, look, they're about the same size as these little Dilophosaurs. So it's very easy to kind of mix them up and think you see one when you see the other. We actually do have our little taming bin, and it's still intact. It hasn't been destroyed. I rebuilt it. Let's see if we can put him down in there without him flying away. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. He's still running around, but at least we can kind of look at him now. So let's get down and take a look. Look at him. Uh-oh. Don't attack me. He doesn't want to attack me, which is kind of cool, actually. In fact, this is kind of more what I would expect dinosaurs to be like in general. Is kind of afraid of humans rather than like always super hostile to you humans. But look at this thing. This is kind of cool. Kind of plain Jane colors, though. I'm sure they come in an array of colors like all the others, but... Whoa. Lagged a little bit there. So let's see here. He's level 18, and Tim's out there with the couple eggs, but I don't think that's enough eggs to tame him, unfortunately. Where's the door here? There's a door in here, right? Was this rebuilt without a door? Uh-oh. Okay, well, what I'm gonna have to do, call over to Tim, and then fly myself out of here. There we go. Gotta remember to rebuild that thing with a door so that we can get access to whatever we put in there to tame. So now the hunt is on. Now what I need to do, I've got 3 eggs in my inventory. I don't know that that'll be enough, but how do we find eggs? Since we haven't been really harvesting eggs, how do we find eggs? That is the question. They're so difficult to find in the wild that I'm almost thinking, like, what we gotta do is check out other people's bases and sort of take a look at what they've got, see if they have any eggs laying around. I think that's the best idea. So the closest person is April. We're gonna go poach some eggs. Mind the pun. We're not gonna cook them. We're gonna steal them. She might even have a breeding facility, knowing April. She's got probably way higher technology than we do. So it's over this way. See, this is why I need to level up my speed factor. Every now and again, just circle around some other wild dinos and look about, see if they've laid some eggs by chance. You never know. This way. That Oviraptor will be fine in that little cage for probably the foreseeable future. I don't think they despawn very fast naturally, so we're going to be alright. Look for pairs of dinosaurs. Anywhere you see some pairs, carbo eggs would be kind of nice too. There's always carbonemus in pairs, I find. See, if we had more dinosaurs that were in pairs, that would make things a lot easier. But we only really have the Sarcos. And then that's it. No eggs. No eggs here. A Bronto egg would be perfect. Please, do you have one? Do you have one under your butt? Do you have something I can steal? Man, they would be so mad if I stole their egg, though. 2 trikes within close proximity. Just kind of quietly. Oh wait, that's not a trike. What am I thinking? What am I seeing? Just looking around. This looks like the perfect place to lay some eggs. Heck, I'll even take a dodo egg at this point. I don't see any of those either. All right. So here we are. We're at April's base, and I don't know where she even keeps her dinosaurs, if they're going to be aggro or what. So I got to go in carefully, we'll say. Hopefully they're not leveled up to the point where they can one-shot me if they are aggro. That's a cool looking bridge. Here's some dinosaurs. Here's like the majority of her dinosaurs. Wolves don't lay eggs, so that's kind of... I see lots of pairs of wolves. Argentavis. They might lay eggs, I'm sure. I don't see any. They don't appear to be aggro. That's a plus. Hey, Fluffy Jr. Looks exactly like ours. Well, not exactly, but quite a bit. Eggs. Eggs. Ichthyosaurs? They don't lay eggs either, do they? Kind of out of luck here. Out of luck. I'm gonna land. Kind of take a closer look around. Things seem kind of friendly here, actually, so... Presents. It's just a bunch of oil. Eggs? Hello? Oh. Tim flying near me just scared me. It just scared me so bad. I thought I heard something coming for me. There's some raptors on the other side of the beach there. I wonder if they ever cross the water. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Raptors would lay eggs. They're together and they look like they're mate boosted. Better be laying some eggs. But I don't see anything. Man. Wood window. Water tank. How did you get it in the ground so far? That's weird. Mine always like floats way above the water. Well, unfortunately, no eggs here. The only other spot I know is like straight across the world where there would be eggs. I'm gonna just quickly look at the ship here because there's quite... Oh, there's pin codes. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. I can tell you that. They're all pin coded. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. They're all crying purple. They spend enough time with April, they all start to cry purple. In dismay. Alright. I don't see any eggs around here laying around. So, unfortunately, that means I gotta keep looking. And like I said, the only other place I can think of would maybe be in the swamp where Elwyn is, and that is quite far from here. In fact, knowing her technology, she probably has an egg dropping farm, so I don't know. One of two things. I can either just be patient and wait for my Sarcos to keep laying eggs. I can maybe try with the 2 Sarco eggs and the 1 Raptor egg and see if that's enough, but probably it won't be. And then I'll be down 2 eggs. Or, I guess what I could always do is, in the meantime, tame more creatures and see if they all can lay eggs. But I'm not going to tame creatures just so that they can lay eggs. That seems ridiculous. Man. Eggs. Eggs are what I want. Eggs are what I need. A white Parasaurolophus. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I love the white crest like that. Maybe the coolest Parasaurolophus that I've seen. Too bad it's a Parasaurolophus and they're stupid. Carbo with no egg. Another Parasaur with no egg. Darn. Sarco eggs, you would think would be enough, but what I've heard is that like Carnotaurus eggs only make the taming go up by like a short tick. So in other words, it won't be enough. I'm pretty certain of that. Sarco eggs won't be enough. Dilophosaurs are killing dodos. Look at them all. Got like a Dilo army on our beach here. I'm just gonna take care of them. Get off my beach. How about you, Trike? Do you have an egg? No? Alright. I'm trying to think, like, would I have, by chance, put an egg in something else? Like, would Fluffy have an egg in it from some other creature? No. This one had the 2 Sarco eggs in it already. No, I don't think that I do have eggs anywhere else. So that's kind of what I gotta just keep searching for. And it probably won't be today, it probably won't be tomorrow. But we'll tame that Oviraptor eventually. I kind of want one, and I don't know why. It's just one of those things where I just want one, and that's the only reason that we're taming it, not for any purpose. Oh, that Dilo. Yeah. Fluffy, kill you. Fluffy is now on guard. So going back to this guy, he will stay there. If I find another one, maybe a different color, maybe a higher level, I wouldn't be opposed to grabbing that up and putting that in there instead. Oh, here's another Sarco. Sarco in the water, dying because of my bird. Oh, and there's another one on the other side of the beach. Looks like this is Sarco day. 3 Sarcos on the beach. We've killed 2 of them so far. Wait for my stamina to shoot back up, and then let's jet on over and kill him too. Why not? Just get him off the beach. I don't like these dinosaurs that would be devastating to half of our herd. Oh, that was a baby one. Easy enough to kill too. Pachycephalosaurs. One on the beach. Does this stego? Stego's been stuck here for a while. I was hoping that maybe another stego might wander past and then they'd lay an egg, because that's what happens sometimes. You know how nature is. Doesn't look like it's happened. So, egg hunt begins. At least we got to see the Oviraptor. I'm going to go back and take another look at him. And then end the episode there. The quest for the Oviraptor ended before it really began. And it ended like right next to our base. So, Ivy. Ivy just laid an egg. Are you kidding me? Oops. Ivy actually has an egg. I can't believe Ivy has an egg. What are the chances of that? And by who? What suitor came your way? Was it him, the good for nothing? Look at, he already has another pteranodon. You can do better than that. You don't need him. Oh my god. I was just looking for eggs and there was one. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should put it on Tim as well, because it won't do good in my inventory. Come on, Timothy. It'll last like 23 days again. 31 days. Never mind. 31 days on Tim. So that gives us a good month to keep looking. I would think that that's enough time. Hey, Ivy, if you want to keep it laying eggs, just go right ahead. Won't complain. Oh, and I just realized I had Tim set to follow, so... the witch's hat is so tiny on Tim. Fly up, and land. There we go. Yeah, nothing else really here will lay eggs. Only the Sarcos. And apparently Ivy. So, maybe Carl if there's a Triceratops running by. But, that's okay. I think we already, with those 4 eggs, would have a pretty good step up on that Oviraptor. I just want to keep looking, just to make sure that we got it down pat. So, anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Not a whole bunch of excitement, but oh yeah, I was going to go look at the Oviraptor one more time. So let's go do that, and then I'll end it right there. Dodo! I'm not going to jump in because I don't have Tim with me. I couldn't possibly get out without breaking a wall. So there he is. Here, or she. I didn't actually, I think it was a he. Didn't really pay attention to that. It says female, so it's definitely a she. Never mind. There she is. Really super fast. I don't think that we can ride them, I'm going to assume. But kind of cool to have as maybe a traveling companion on foot. And apparently they also increase dino breeding efficiency. Maybe Maybe I should bring these two Sarcos over to where that is. Does it have to be tamed in order to promote their efficiency? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I'm actually kind of interested in finding out. But we'll do that in the course of things next time. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.